So if you've been a Pro Tools user for a while, you may remember opening 8 and encountering a whole new look than we had in 7 and 6 and 5. But when you open 12, you might be expecting a whole new user interface, and I'm sorry to disappoint you, but 12 is a lot like 11. The big change in 12 is how you purchase it, how you maintain it, and the cloud. Let's take a look at the PDF called What's New in Pro Tools 12. The What's New in Pro Tools 11 was 57 pages, and this one's only 20. Let's go to the subscription. Pro Tools is available as a perpetual license or as a monthly or annual subscription. That's one big change, how you purchase it or rent it. This little purple dot up here in the upper menu is new to Pro Tools 12. If you're familiar with the Adobe Creative Cloud, you know that updating your software is kind of an ongoing process. Well, in the past, updating Pro Tools has been a little daunting because you were wondering whether your drivers would be compatible with the operating system. Now Pro Tools will alert you when updates are available and guide you through them. They call this the Application Manager. We'll come back to this. The marketplace isn't new, but it has a new look. It lets you purchase or rent plugins for the project. So I'll skip down a page here. The dashboard is new. This has evolved from the days when you simply selected your file type and the sample rate. Now you have a choice of opening recent projects or a template from the library. We'll explore this more when we work inside the application. Chapter 4 is about metadata. Welcome to the world of big data. Now we have a convenient way to view and edit the information about a session that's contained in that file. Moving to Chapter 5, the I/O. This is a fairly substantial change in 12. There's 6 pages here describing what's changed, so I'll give you my take on this. One change is that you can monitor a 5.1 mix on your stereo speakers by assigning outputs. Obviously, you lose the spatial orientation of the surround mix, but at least you can hear all pieces. The days when you locked out a studio and only used the equipment in one room for the entire project are pretty much behind us. These days, projects move around, sometimes from a computer lab to a laptop, then to a full-blown recording studio. You see this a lot in the school environment. So I'm moving to the mapping page here because I/O settings are now considered part of the playback engine information. That's a pretty big change. I'm going to jump back to the Pro Tools website, and they talk about some things that are out now. As I'm recording this title, the iPad is coming soon. The cloud has not arrived. This was announced at NAMM 2015 and fortified at NAB 2015. And as of early July 2015, it's still not there. The Connect in the Marketplace, that's also coming soon. Access Your Work Anywhere is coming soon. And Manage and Track Your Assets is coming soon. So this little purple dot just got really important for updating Pro Tools on the fly to take advantage of these new features as they roll them out. For anybody upgrading from a release older than 11, you'll notice that Pro Tools is now fully 64-bit, and you'll notice that your old RTAS plugins are no longer compatible. Another big change to 11 was offline bouncing and multiple bounces, so you can bounce an MP3 while you're making your uncompressed WAV or AIF. If you're upgrading from a release before 10, you'll notice that what used to be called regions, over here on the right, are now called clips. Avid makes a video editing program called Media Composer. Clips are called clips there. Clips are now called clips in Pro Tools. That's part of the evolution of Pro Tools as an Avid product and not a standalone audio product. That's a look at where we are as of Pro Tools 12, and in the next movie, we'll look at some things you want to consider during installation.